guys, welcome back to
It's a love story.
a podcast about love. We talk about love, we share real life love stories with you with the hope that it inspires somebody out there who's looking for hope and to believe that love exists.
So today we are going to introduce my best friend Riddhi and her husband Michael. So hi Riddhi and Michael, how do you feel? Like, how do you feel being here?
I'm very excited. I know when you wanted to start this concept, I think when I met you guys and you were like, this is something that we are planning. And since that, I was always looking forward to watching it. I never thought I would be on it, to be honest. I don't know why. But I'm looking forward to having a good conversation, a meaningful conversation.
How was you, Michael?
Um, always good to talk about love. It's always good to share those moments because you relive it in a way, and that's what I think is the most important. So I'm excited.
Yay.
So, to begin with, introduce yourself first, Michael. Who you are, what do you do?
I'm a daytime banker, nighttime photographer, full-time husband, full-time cook, or part-time cook. She cooks too.
Admitted on camera.
A little bit about other than that, I feel I sing a little bit. I enjoy hiking recently.
Dude, this guy
I-
plays kick ass ukulele. Kick ass.
I learned just because of her actually.
Oh.
We can get into that later on. But a little bit about myself. I feel been in Canada for over 8 years. Before that, lived in the Middle East for a long time. Moved around a lot, learned a lot. And that's about it. I don't know what more to say about myself.
Okay.
Sums
Riddhi?
it up.
I'm Riddhi, and I don't know where to start about myself, but I would say that let me start from the present. Currently, I'm working in an organization that works with kids with autism. I have always been an advocate for um, kids with mental health disabilities, and um, mental health has always been my prime focus when it came to choosing the field that I studied, the field of my career. So I have a bachelor's in psych, and I have always advocated for mental health and for therapy. Um, I love dancing, so that's one of my biggest hobbies, I should say. When I'm not working or studying, I'm dancing. If there's any music that plays, I'm always dancing.
Said we are
Uh,
dancing.
yeah, now he joins me. Um, and I think I am getting into fitness, which I always liked walking and doing a little bit of yoga, but now I have the full fledged doing weight training and going to the gym. So that's something that I'm into. But other than that, I wouldn't say I'm an extrovert or introvert. I consider myself an ambivert. Like to be in social events and like to be in bed by 10. So
Oh.
I think that sums me up.
Yeah. So whenever you will call Riddhi, if it is past 10, she's always sleeping.
It doesn't matter if it's my birthday, guys.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
do
yeah.
not call me at
My-
12.
I
Do
have
not.
knocked her
Do
door,
not.
woken her up,
Yeah.
taken a cake. She has cut the cake and slept.
Yeah.
Yeah. So before you guys met, take us a little bit to your childhood, where you guys are from. How was your childhood? What it looked like? Your schooling. I know you gave a little bit intro of like we were a psych student, but like just take us to your childhood.
Growing up, I'm an only child. So growing up, I was very docile, introvert, not talking much, didn't have much friends. I think after 10th is when I came out of my shell. I had a couple of friends, went out. I'm a true and true Mumbaikar. So Mumbai all the way. If anyone says anything bad about Mumbai, yeah, sorry. Not gonna be friends.
Why vada pav important hai?
Yeah.
Vada pav, pav bhaji, everything. But so I grew up in a 1 BHK, being an only child. It was um hard to make social connections because I was usually alone by myself, but I've been raised by my grandma who was with me through thick and thin and went to an all girls school. So you can imagine going from an all girls school to then going to Mithibai and seeing a lot of people, including boys. It was tough. It was a difficult transition, but I think the friends that I made helped me cope through that social anxiety I had and made me make more friends and enjoy college life. I'll always be thankful to Mithibai for not just providing me an enriching education, but also giving me that confidence in being in social situations. So I would say that's part of my studying slash social interaction. I'll give you a story. I'm a nerd. I still am a nerd, but I would say like even a bigger nerd back in Mithibai. So my friends once they had to prank me into telling me that they have cancelled the lecture and they took me to Juhu Beach because I'd never been to Juhu Beach. So they
Wow.
so my girl gang, they convinced me that the lecture is cancelled. And I even met some of my classmates and I asked them, and they convinced them to lie to me about the lecture being cancelled. And they took me to Juhu Beach, where then they opened up that it was all a prank. So that's a fun story. And I always
Unintentional
like to
bunk.
say,
Yeah.
I was a part of NSS, so I was one of the volunteers for a blood donation drive. I have danced once in one of the NSS orientation. One of my friends' brother was closely connected to Shah Rukh Khan, so I got a chance to talk to Mr. Shah Rukh Khan while I think I was 11 years old, and I couldn't believe. I remember him being so sweet and asking me like, what do you do and what is your passion and everything, and all. I was like, I am a big fan. That's my passion. I'm a big fan. So that was interesting.
Got it.
So yeah, just trying to muddle through life one day at a time.
Nice.
Nice.
Lovely.
Inspiring.
Now, Michael.
My childhood was very interesting because as soon as I was born, because my dad used to go to the Middle East, so they packed the bags and we all went to Middle East, and then lived there for a bit. Middle East meaning we were on Oman. It was different because we were living in a big apartment. We were sharing one room, so we saw one room, and it was a different life. I was young. Then my sister came along. We had a 6-year gap, so that was a lot of fun. Just because my job is to take care of it. Which was I think I still do it to the mark. I try my best. And then there was a little bit of gap where we went back to India, lived there, studied there, and like for a bit. I think from 2nd grade to 5th grade. I repeated 2nd grade. So because I didn't know my language, I'm from Kerala, so I didn't know Malayalam at that time. So they were like, "Oh, he has to study again." Like,
Bye.
it's not like I have a say.
I know.
So the teacher convinced my parents, "Okay, let him do 2nd grade again." So I'm 1 year ahead of everyone.
Oh.
Well, I'm
Behind,
behind.
yeah,
of everyone.
behind.
Not ahead,
Yeah.
kind of behind of everyone. So I studied from 2nd to 5th, and then my dad got another job. So we went to this place called Salala. It looked very similar to Kerala. Not too many people. There was an Indian school. So in Middle East, every school, it's like every Indian school or CBSE board is called Indian school.
Okay.
With the place that you live. So if
Huh.
it's Indian school Muscat, if you live in Muscat, it's Indian school Muscat, and there's a bunch in every city. So the city that I used to live in is called Indian school Salala. Just Indian teachers, Indian board, CBSE. Everything was Indian. There's nothing. You will see a few Pakistanis here and there, or you might see Bangladeshis or like locals who want to study in the Indian board, which is very rare.
Yeah.
So I think we had one Arab in the class. So it was a little bit mixed. So that was a whole, I would say, a learning moment for me because I was very timid as a kid. Like, I didn't know how to talk properly or very silent. And I think I kind of broke out my shell. I think I would say around 7th, 8th grade. Like I slowly started getting into theater.
Oh.
So I
Oh,
used to
wow.
I used to do a lot of events. I love the stage. I enjoyed stage because that's where I felt like I can be myself. Like no one's judging. At that point, you're like fear. Oh, there's so many people. I don't care. I can't see anyone. So that was my trajectory, and I got into theater. I used to do a lot of plays. I've done like solo acts by myself in front of like 2,000, 3,000 people, like traditional stuff, non-traditional stuff. So that kind of got me into okay, this guy knows something. But I was still a chubby kid, didn't do much sports, didn't know how to work out, didn't know how to swim. I used to do a little bit here and there, but still loved school. So that was my trajectory in school. Got bullied a lot. That is part of being in school.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's normal, but
It's
I
not
think
good.
it's
Yeah.
not normal, and I know that now. And after 10th to 12th grade was fun. Because at that time I'm a little bit more, like we're watching movies or you're a little bit bossy, started growing a little bit mustache here and there, and it felt good. And after that progression, I moved to a place called Chennai. I was in Chennai for 3 years. That changed my life. Like it was
Like
partying
away from
on-
family?
away from family. Family was
Okay.
still living in the Middle East because my sister
Okay.
was still studying. I shared a room with a 45-year-old man. No AC. Chennai is hot, 50 degrees easily in summer. No AC, one fan that hardly moves, one pedestal fan. That's it. That was life. It was hell of a journey, but I found my best friend there. He was a doctor. He was my bank where he used to work, and it was just great. Life was just very different. I did a lot of stupid shit. Did a lot of fun stuff. We used to live between two theaters, two of the main theaters in Chennai. And Chennai has this rule where any theater you go to, doesn't matter, IMAX, D-Box, whatever it is, 120 rupees.
Oh, flat.
Thanks to Jayalalitha, the CM at that point, she made it flat. 120. Any movie theater. Best roll ever. And the front row, 10 rupees. You get popcorn and pop for free. And that was a different life. I used to go to theaters just to sleep.
Okay.
Like movies, AC hai, bhai,
Yeah.
food, there is popcorn, you're chilling, you get drunk, go into the theater, sleep. And then my friend will wake me up. That was like the whole cycle. And moved on from Chennai after as soon as 2 years were done. I did a lot of theater. I was a cultural secretary for my college. I went to Loyola, which is known for actors.
Yeah.
Like any main actor in the South are from Loyola. And theater, like did some crazy theater. And Chennai is a place where there are few major colleges, like how you see Mitibai and
Yeah.
a lot of actors, and then you have few colleges in Mumbai, same way Chennai had Loyola, which is a boys' college, Stella Maris, which is a girls' college.
Okay.
So if you go to any other college and you say that you're from Loyola, they respect you. They're like, damn, they're from Loyola.
Celebrity.
So that was a like you walk in to perform, they know that you're winning. Like they just know, like
Yeah.
you know you're winning.
Yeah,
But they also know that you're
you're
winning. And that was a crazy experience. I have like a whole bundle of certificates. I used to do a lot of events, like been to like crazy shows. Third year, I don't think I even stepped into my class. Like I used to get attendance just like that.
Yeah.
It was just set. Like they will just give us attendance. I didn't go into class. Second year either I didn't go, but had to fight for it. But anyways, moving on. That was the whole part of my college days, and then moved into Canada. And been here for over 8. Came in 2017. I was in London, Ontario. That was a whole other lifestyle because you're coming into Canada where everything is available to you.
Yeah.
It's a whole other place. It's a whole other environment. You're learning how to speak English or Canadian English. People didn't understand you. Worked at Dollarama for a couple of years, and then that was the whole phase of like moving into Canada and now. Yeah.
Got it. So a nerd and a theater geek
Theater. Yeah.
artist, like geek and a theater artist. Wow.
Yeah.
I had absolutely no idea you did.
Yeah,
theater.
my God.
Lot of theater. Mime, AdZap, like AdZap was one thing where you do political stuff, and
Okay.
or just you create different skits, and it's just a fun, quick way to basically you're creating a live ad,
Oh.
but we did it in a fun
way.
Yeah,
Improv. Yeah,
Clearly
nice.
Improv.
Okay.
But I didn't know it's improv actually.
Yeah.
Good perspective. I don't know it's improv.
Mads.
But yeah, for us it's called AdZap.
Ads,
We
yeah.
did it live,
Yeah.
and it was just mad, like insane. Like I don't know, I've done like some crazy stuff.
He's very creative.
So now we have to see Michael in some improv act
But
in
I've
the
not
city.
done that in so long that
It'll come
Now we have,
naturally
it
to
will
you.
It's
come.
natural, but-
Yeah.
I have not. I think I did it at our wedding.
Oh.
Oh,
Not like
yeah.
like that one
Oh,
bit
that's
I
yeah.
did it at our wedding.
That is
Like
true.
everyone were like, DJ was confused. Like by the mic, like don't stop the music. It's a whole act,
I
but
think you should say the
'Cause-
whole thing, like what happened.
I don't want to. I want to keep some
Maybe
Yeah,
story.
yeah. We let
We've
it.
not got married. We're still in childhood. I've not even met you.
Yeah.
That's true. This is
Yeah.
pre
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
So now that you have pulled us through, so tell us, where did you guys first meet each other?
So this is a funny story. Can I take this one?
Yeah, you can take this.
Because it was at your birthday party. We met for the first time. So it was just I remember seeing her across the room and I was like, I don't know. I was at a point where I didn't want to date anyone. She was wearing this red sari and I was like, should I not? And
What was the Indian theme party?
huh.
Yeah.
And it was just fun, dude. It was just fun to just like I just said some stupid thing to her and she said something back and I was like, interesting. She can
Hmm.
have banter. We had a couple of conversations. This is during COVID, so it was a different time. So that's how we met.
We were having a friends banter. So I asked him, I think I asked him, how you doing? And then
Yeah,
he
and
said
I-
something in response.
I
and-
sent her a GIF or whatever you call it these days.
But that's after.
That was after. That was when we were texting, and that was like kind of like our banter. I sent Chandler sitting in the tub.
in the tub.
Oh,
I came out to
when he
work and I
is-
was like,
yeah.
this is, and I literally was doing. I was just sitting in my tub and drinking,
Oh.
or I think
Yeah.
I don't even know. I had a beer.
Like, I've had a hard day.
Yeah,
Ah.
and then she was
That's
like,
it.
He has that
He said-
submarine.
Yeah.
yeah, and then she
then
was
I
like,
sent him the GIF where Monica is like, welcome to adulthood.
you're gonna love it.
No,
It
sucks.
sucks,
It
but
sucks.
I love
You're
it.
gonna love it.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
the one I
and
sent.
That,
So
I think
we
that
had
kind of
instant
cracked that
Played.
yeah, kind of way
Mhm.
paved the path for our conversation.
So-
I think the moment I saw him across the room, I was intrigued. I was like, oh, who's this guy? You know, he definitely didn't look Guju, which of course he's not. He's not Guju. Heads up. But
I think
I
they
was
know it.
like,
He's spoken about him being Mallu so much.
Yeah. I was like, interesting. Because I was done dating Guju guys. I'm like, no more. And I'm like,
Been there, done that.
he
Yeah.
looks good.
Yeah.
He had a really nice stubble.
A head full of hair.
Like, yeah, head full of hair. Like very young, young Mallu actor. That's how I
Oh.
describe him.
Compared to the other ones, yeah.
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 So I'm like, wow, this is interesting. He looks good. So I think the first attraction was like, he's a good looking guy. I wonder how he is, how is his personality. So that curiosity is what sparked us to have a conversation, and then
Then who
So-
asked for whose number?
Number
Yeah,
or
I did.
Instagram?
Oh, Instagram or number?
No, I'm a very straightforward.
Okay.
he's very
I jump right into it.
first
Okay.
day he's like, can I have the number? And I'm like,
I keep
Oh.
things very clear. Like
Nice.
I don't beat around the bush.
Yeah.
It's at that time because I was like, it's not like I'm looking loose.
Yeah.
I think you were also the same way.
yeah,
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
definitely, I was
So-
not looking forward to like, oh, I want to date
Hmm.
or anything. I was just
I was
like,
also the same perspective. Sorry.
yeah.
I was also the
think-
same perspective.
Mhm.
I just want to see where it goes. I don't
Yeah,
know where it's
same.
going because I was not ready for a relationship.
Yeah,
But I just want to,
Have fun.
same.
Yeah.
So I think that's where we aligned. So our not only our interests, but our intent was the same. Like, okay, let's see where it goes. Let's take it slow. Let's see what comes out of it.
Mhm.
And yeah,
And
and then we'll take it from there.
I think we have like fast forwarded to you guys being in Canada. Let's rewind a little.
Sure.
How did you decide? Let's Riddhi, I'll let Riddhi speak for this first. How did you decide to come to Canada?
Okay. So this is interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what to say, but
No, I know what to say, but I'm saying like the story is interesting.
Okay.
This is 2015, and my grandma actually passed away.
Oh.
And she was, as I said earlier, like she was the one who raised me, and she's the one who has been the backbone for me. And her loss made me realize that I feel like I need to be independent and like just move on with my life. And it made me realize the strength I have in myself, that she provided, that she instilled in me. So cut to, I think, May, after my boards were in March. So in May I decided that okay, I want to study abroad. And then I went to different counseling agencies trying to figure out. My first prospect was to go to the States, because that's where I had friends. That's where my
ex-boyfriend.
ex was staying. So first I was like US, but
She didn't
I
come,
didn't
so-
qualify because they need a 4-year degree,
Yeah.
and the psych degree is only 3
3.
years. And thank God for that. But
Second year
yeah,
only get
so then the counselor just like randomly one day suggested, why don't you try Canada? It's the safest country. It's blah blah blah. It's so beautiful. It's good, and a lot of
Not
Indians
safe,
are
that is-
here, so it's safe. It's
That's
community. There's a lot of community here. So I was like, okay, you know what? That sounds good. So I think from that point on, I pivoted to Canada very quickly because we had to make fast decisions. So from April to August was all the paperwork and everything getting done. And so August 25th is when I landed in Canada.
Oh,
August 25th, 2016.
okay.
So it's been 9 years for me.
Wow.
Yeah, since I've been here. And I didn't look back. I got my post-grad diploma in early childhood education.
Wow.
I was working in Tim Hortons. I have worked in different Tim Hortons for 2 years that I was working. Then even before graduating, I landed a job
Nice.
in a daycare, because so that was my first job that I had studied about, like, so the first job that was in my career.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's a job I took. I always was passionate about children. I think it runs in my family because my aunt is a teacher, my grandfather is a teacher.
Oh, wow.
My mom used to teach how to do makeup. So I think it runs in the family. But for me, I was more into like kids' mental health and their development. So I wanted to go more psych based and scientific based rather than just teaching. So that's what I ended up doing. I was working in a daycare, then I moved on to a school setting, and then now I'm working with kids with autism. So I've always been working with kids. I don't think there's anything else I can see myself doing like professionally, career wise. And yeah, I think that's my story of being in Canada. Yeah. What about you?
My story being in Canada involves a lot of fun.
Hmm.
And I used to live with my aunt. So the reason why I came to Canada was I wanted to get away from a couple of people. And not because they were chasing me or anything.
भागो माइकल के
I
पीछे.
didn't know this.
डॉन के पीछे तो 11
हाँ.
मुल्कों की पुलिस पड़ी रहती है.
Yeah.
I'm a kind of person who kind of, if I like don't agree with a few people, I was in a very toxic relationship, and I kind of wanted to change the scenery, and it all worked out. I cleared my IELTS. I cleared my whatever, everything just worked out. My aunt lives here with my cousins, so that kind of was easier that way. And I had nothing to do in India. I failed my CAT exam miserably. So I was like, okay, MBA though is not happening. Right? It's out of the picture. Canada sounds like a change. And at that time, Canada was just like hiring people. I
Ah.
think like their parents.
Yeah.
It was the beginning of it. It was not the peak, but it was the beginning of it. And the counselor kind of suggested being like, hey, you know what? Why don't you try Canada? And I got accepted. When I got accepted, I was like, wow. I got accepted in Toronto actually,
Oh.
in George Brown. At that time, my college didn't give me my certificate yet. So I was still waiting for my final certificate. And George Brown was like, it's not possible. And then I decided to go to Fanshawe, which is another Ontario. London is 2.5 hours away from here. And I think that decision was great because I was away from my my aunt over here. Because I wanted to kind of stay away from my support system.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, how am I going to learn?
Of course.
Especially in a new country, it's different. There's a lot of challenges. I enjoyed my time there, but so was my first year of I studied HR. Don't know why. But as soon as I cleared that, I moved over to Toronto, stayed, and moved in my aunt. So we used to live in this one BHK, actually 2 BHK. So I used to share a bed, like I used to have a bed in my aunt's room, and there was Dash, which was a dog over there, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm
Nice.
very grateful for having family here because it's always good to have that support system.
course.
I had a lot of fun with my cousins, and still do.
Hmm.
So there was a point where I realized that it is not working for me, that I'm not being independent. I am not learning anything. I'm not growing. I'm not pushing myself, pushing boundaries.
Right.
And that's when I stepped out of my comfort zone and decided to move out from my aunt's place. And I think that was the best decision because I met her in 2 weeks.
Oh.
So that kind of leaned up to that. During COVID, I picked up a hobby. That hobby turned into a business and is a passion now, which is photography. That kind of drove me to it. I was very lucky enough to have my brother, who is a cinematographer, had a camera at that point, and I was just wasting my time. I'm being very honest. I was just wasting my time sitting in front of a TV. This COVID, there was no work. I think I had a reverse cycle. I used to sleep till be awake till like 5-6 o'clock and sleep.
Oh.
So that was my cycle. I used to game like all night gaming, and I didn't have anything else to do. Just have fun, game, enjoy. And one day my brother was like, "What are you doing with it? You have to like kind of push yourself. You have the camera, just take the camera, do something.
Yeah.
Like don't just waste your time." And I'm very grateful for that moment because if that moment didn't happen, this would not happen. And I took that leap of faith and pushed myself and learned a lot of stuff by myself. Like my brother was there to kind of mentor me and guide me. I remember like doing like so many creative things. And looking back at it, I was like, wow, that's what made me who I am as a photographer now. And I still use some of those principles to kind of, channel my path in photography. So that's where it all started. And after that, while I was living with my aunt, a little bit of backstory, I was still comfortable having conversations with people, but I landed this job where I started working for charities. I used to fundraise.
Okay.
My job was very simple: stand at a booth and have conversations about donating for different charities, majorly Sick Kids Hospital, which is world number 1 right now, which is in Toronto. Then other charities, and that kind of got me out of my shell the second time in a different setting. Now you drop me off at any intersection, you tell me to talk to a stranger, I can talk in a second. I don't need a conversation, please. I will create a conversation, please.
Nice.
I became fearless. I became winter friendly.
Winter proof.
right underneath this building, I've worked in the winter.
Oh,
minus 20, minus 25, worst scenarios.
Okay.
Work for 7.5, 8 hours. I remember coming back home and like I'd be dead, like can't move because I'd have winter boots, 4 layers of jackets, hand warmers, leg warmers, gloves, like all the headgear, and I did that for 3 years. I did on no, actually 3.5 years on and off. I used to be indoor. COVID was one of the toughest times to work outside because malls won't let us in because malls the food court is closed.
close.
All the restaurants won't is also closed.
Yeah.
Our only place to eat food was subway stations. So we'll bring our own food where we don't have microwave. So you're eating cold food outside or inside a subway station, just like hanging around. And at that point, I was a manager. So I had to be responsible for 10 to 15 people in my team. So that was a whole other challenge. That kind of like made me resilient. Like I've had so many situations like people swinging at you, like almost people doing stupid shit. Like just being through that whole phase, like kind of molded me as a person. Where that's how I landed my job at TD because I met someone.
Yeah.
Like certain things happen for a reason. I'm a big believer of that, and that's what kind of that. I'm very grateful for that job because that kind of pushed my boundaries to extents that I've never experienced before. Like knocking on doors. I think you've also done this before.
Yeah.
Like I remember getting like a frostbite, just knocking on doors. And it's so bloody cold that like there was this guy running at you with a knife.
What?
I'm like, bro, just leave me alone. I just want to go. I'm not ready for this because you're getting into his property.
Oh.
Right. So it was hectic. Like it's crazy. But somewhere, shape or form, I was able to do good for someone out there. Like even if it's kids or like working for like a charity called Doctors Without Borders, which is basically what they do is doctors go into parts of the world where are like poverty stricken or like war conditions where doctors volunteer and they go in there and they work for free.
Yeah.
So I got to fundraise for that charity. That is like one of my major goals. I was able to be one of the best out there,
Wow.
one of the best in Canada in fundraising. I was able to fundraise enough and more money for them. And at one point, I had to move on. And I'm in a sector where it's very different, very challenging, very unique. I'm not a finance guy, but I have to be a finance guy now. I have no other choice. And you have
When
to
life
put
throws a
food-
lemon at you.
You have to make lemonades and freeze it. You make nimbu pani, whatever.
Whatever.
You
Just use it.
you just
Yeah,
use
use it.
this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Do as much as you can.
Yeah.
What else can you do, right?
Zest. bro.
Yeah, exactly. Make lemon cake. I don't know.
Yeah.
I find it fails.
Oh,
I
lemon
tried
cake.
making lemon cake. It fails so bad. It went to the garbage. Right? Baked it, perfect condition, but so salty.
He used salted butter instead of unsalted.
That's
Oh,
okay.
that's
It happens.
It happens. It
It
happens.
Yeah.
It was
Shit
a
happens.
nice salty lemon cake.
Yeah,
I
shit,
ate it actually.
shit happened, but I just threw it anyways. But
Yeah.
I think that kind of that is my journey so far in Canada. I feel right now we are on a business with your brother and been and working full time and just trying to adjust both jobs together.
Mhm.
It's a challenge, but you just
Do
you
it.
just go with the flow.
Yeah.
That's my journey so far in Canada. Yeah, met a lot of good people, had a lot of fun, knew who I am as a person.
Mhm.
We're still learning.
Yeah.
But it's a whole process.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it
Okay.
sounds like you both are very like giving back to society of what like you have that grounding thing. You want to raise funds for people, like for like not for people, but for charities and like give back to society.
I would say I used to do that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I still do it back, but
Okay.
some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I enjoy helping people.
Yeah.
I should say that.
Yeah.
That is one of my passions. I enjoy helping people. You
Yeah.
tell me, hey, I want to build a house. Even if I don't know, I will figure it out for you, or
Yeah.
I will help you figure it out.
Yeah.
And that is something that it drives me every day. Like that's something that I like working at a bank because I'm helping someone.
Yeah.
Like I've realized that so many people have no financial literacy. Like at least I feel 80% of Canadians don't have financial literacy. 20% is
Absolutely.
making money, great, but the other 80% is the working population.
Yeah.
So doing something, or telling someone or a kid or a small advice here and there goes a long way.
Yeah.
I enjoy doing that. So I wouldn't say giving back to the community, but yeah, sure,
Helping people. We
Helping
both
people.
like
Whether
helping
friend,
people.
enemy,
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
that is
neighbor,
true.
stranger, I'm on for helping.
That's a
I
very
think
nice
she's also
quality.
the same
That's
way.
a common
Quality that you.
quality that
Yeah.
you both have.
Yeah.
Now that we've spoken a little bit about both of you individually, let's dive a little bit into your relationship. So you met at my birthday party, you exchanged memes, you connected, and now you are reaching a point where you are two adults talking to each other,
Yeah.
starting to develop feelings about each other.
No, wait. Before they start developing feelings about each other, did you guys go on like a date or like a first date? Because like I'm pretty sure after that meeting, when did you guys meet?
My first, or I should say, our
My first date.
I was not his first.
our first day was in my house. Because at that time I used to live near York University in this tiny room, and I had one washroom, which is not inside the bedroom, but one washroom. And this was the time where I left from my aunt's place. So COVID time, nothing's open.
Yeah.
It was COVID.
Yeah,
It was 20.
of
I said,
course.
hey, I'm like, I'm like, hey, why don't you come by? I can cook some food, grab some wine or something like that, and just chill. Just,
Yeah.
we are very simple people. We are not like very like fancy dates. We don't like we do that. I'm not saying we don't, but if I want to get to know someone, I want to get to know them in my zone, like in that environment. Because what else? How like by the end of the day, as a couple, as married people, I think that is what it is,
Yeah,
right?
in the end.
You're taking shit and doing makeup. Everything is happening right there.
Yeah.
You are comfortable at that level, and I wanted that experience. So I think
Yeah, you just
That's-
showed her your world.
exactly that one room, one bedroom, one wardrobe,
Yeah.
one table.
But that tells a lot about a person, like the way you keep your room,
Yeah.
the way you live. Basically, you just invited her to your life.
Yeah.
But think about this: as a first date, you're inviting someone
Into your life.
not into my life, but inviting someone just as if you're a girl. I would be sketched out.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm going to a guy's house during COVID
Why?
in a room. Like, come on, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, I had a great hall room, which was a shared hall room because there was 1,500 people in that house. You've been there, and our first date was very simple. I cooked some very shitty food. It was so bad because I'm a non-vegetarian. I'm making veg biryani, veg pulao,
Pulao. It's not
And,
biryani.
and it was a shit show. I was making as she's there, and she came in early. She reached early, and I proposed her at the place that I met her. Like that intersection is where I met her, and that's where I
So
proposed
fast.
her.
Slow down. First date.
First date.
First date.
Yeah, like I have 12 was starting, right? You came in early. I was taking a shower. I was like, oh, she's here. And I'm a big stickler of time, and she was on time,
She's always 5 minutes early.
depending on situation.
Depending.
Things have changed.
Now she has a husband.
I'm
Come on.
15 minutes early. She's like, probably. She's on time.
Yeah, that's
On
good.
time. She tries.
We went on a trip recently. Who was ready before time?
Yeah, of course. No, I'm not saying she's on time. She's
Yeah.
not early, she's on time.
She's on time. Continue.
That's it.
We established that.
Yeah. And first date was very simple. We spoke a lot of things because she had a lot of things in my we played this game called 20 questions,
Oh.
and that's my favorite game to start off with any date because you are asking each other questions that you can't repeat,
Yeah.
and we asked a lot of questions about each other, got to know each other on a deeper level, and that kind of set things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how about you? You tell your experience about the first date going to a guy's
So-
house.
So he invites
I
me,
think-
right? It's COVID, right? And none of us we used to not drive. I mean, he drives now. I don't drive, but like he didn't drive back then. And so we were like, okay, so what should we do? Where should we meet? And then he's like, you know what? Do you just want to come over? And when I read that, I was like, should I do that?
Hmm.
I not do that? Because technically he's still a stranger, even though we have
Yeah.
seen each other once, but never not with people around.
Yeah.
Right? So this is still a different environment. This was gonna be a date. And all my past relationships, I have dated like my friends. So I've been friends with them,
Okay.
then dated.
Got it.
Right? For me, this was like, okay, we are not even friends, we are strangers, and we are just diving into dating. So it was all very new. I remember calling my best friend Ami, and I told her that what should I do? I asked for her advice, and she's like, you know what, like you are young, it's fine. I'll be on call. Like I told her, this is the address. If I text you, then you need to call me with an emergency. You know, the same like
Same
the
girl
movie
code.
scenario.
Yeah.
the
Hashtag
girl code.
girl code.
If I tell you, like, listen, you need to get me out of the situation, you get me out of the situation. If you don't hear from me for the next 4 hours, like, just remember this is the guy's name, this is where he lives, call the cops. So I was prepared.
day.
Oh.
I was prepared. Wait. So okay, then I'm like, okay, I had to take a bus to go to his place, and the whole bus ride, I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know if this is gonna work. What if he's a creep? What if
Totally.
Totally.
what if, you know, it's just like so bad that I would not want to date for another 6 months. So I was just having these what if negative scenarios, but I did manage to reach early, and I remember calling him, and he's like, oh, I'm in the shower, let me just finish taking a shower and I'll be right there. And I am very, or I should say, I used to be very directionally challenged.
Yeah.
So if you tell me to meet like north of this
Got it.
place, left of this, I'm like, you know what? I'm standing right here. You come to me.
Yeah.
Please.
No, I think I gave you good directions.
You
I was
did.
like,
It's
there's a
not
lump
you.
of snow there. Just walk down there.
It's winter. And I
It's
can see
melted
everywhere. Yeah.
There's lump of snow, just walk, but it's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah. There was snow everywhere.
No, it was
Yeah.
very obvious.
Okay. Then he did still, he was on call and he was still trying to guide me. And then there was a point where, like, I saw him from afar and we were on call and I kept the call. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, this is happening. Like, it is now, can't back out, can't
Yes.
run away as of yet. So I'm like, okay, so let's
Yeah.
go.
She came in with a big bag of like stuff. So I had to stop this happen. So she came in with you know those party bags that you get at Dollar Amazon?
Yeah.
Not the small, the
Gift
big
bags.
one,
Oh.
XL version, which had like chocolate, like some dark chocolate because I think guys said that I
Mentioned
love
you
dark
like it.
chocolate. Candle because I love candles. Both of us love candles. Like some buttons, candle,
I
but
had
small
some, like,
candles,
skincare, like,
skin face mask.
Oh wow.
Like bro, like the whole bag was full of
I had a
stuff.
goodie bag. I don't
And-
know why. I just like gifting, and I'm like, I'm visiting this person for the first time,
Mhm.
and he has invited me. Might as well like,
Gift
take
him.
something.
You can gift us anything. We'll
I-
accept it.
Like today, literally,
Goodie
that's
bag.
what is in our brain.
She
And
has
what-
gifted a lot.
Yeah, and we were, and she changed me. I'm not a gifter. I'm a get like you know.
Giver,
gift me.
receiver.
Yeah,
Ande, ande.
I'm a giver. He's a taker.
Like, I'm a receiver. Like I enjoy getting this, and
I'm gonna put that as a title of your.
One is a giver, one is a taker.
and I was like, I have to get some shitty food, some wine. I don't have anything for her. Like I don't
Yeah.
plan it. I never knew what to give people.
So in your first date, was there some moment where you felt like इसके साथ कुछ हो सकता है? Because you had such long conversation and he was saying that you spent the entire day together. So like,
Yeah. So I had actually informed him that I am only available for 4 hours, and
Okay.
that I had another plan after 4 hours, which was
not this.
not
bogus
there. But I just wanted to not spend a lot of time on the first date if the date was going wrong.
Of course.
And also being mindful of his time. So I was like, you know what, this is the time. That's when we need to, like, I need
Wrap
to
up.
go home,
Yeah.
right?
To a CS guy.
Yeah. So yeah, and the conversation was going really good since the beginning, and then he did end up cooking some food, something edible, very nice, and we had wine and we were just chilling. I think we did not stop talking for even 1 minute.
Yeah.
So
we spoke a lot.
yeah, we did. We spoke about every single thing. We heard, actually, I made him hear 2 of my favorite songs that I really like. Those are my 2 favorite love songs.
Which are those?
That's La Via Rose,
Okay.
which I really like, and
So,
Kasoor.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
and that those.
That's
2
why you learned Kasoor on
songs-
ukulele.
bro, we'll get to
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
continue.
And so I felt very safe from the beginning. I felt like I could open up to him and he won't judge me or he won't criticize me or that he would take it in a wrong way. It just felt like the flow felt very organic.
You could like place your demons in front of him and not be
and
judged for
nothing phased him.
So I had my own team.
Everyone has their
Oh,
own
demons.
demons. But I feel like we just connected like a magnet. It was instant. It was long.
Your soul was
lasting.
calling his soul.
Yeah.
Kind
But
of a
I
thing.
was not. I want to take it slow
Of
Okay.
course.
because I've jumped into relationships really fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what, I'm going to take this slow. That's what I kept telling myself. I don't know where it's going to go, but that's how I kept it.
Yeah.
Did you take it slow?
Well, she didn't take it slow.
Okay.
I was like, what? You sure?
She doesn't drive, but she pushes the accelerator.
I was like, what? I was confused.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just
Oh, yeah.
happened.
Moving away from the first date, let's just walk us through first year of your relationship. Like, how did it go? Just talk about some ups and downs.
Yeah, and when you said that she like threw the curveball and she like took the relationship super fast, was there a moment like when you thought like he's the one, that is why you did it
Yeah, in a week.
in a
It
week?
took me 7 days.
7 days.
What?
7
We
days.
work
I
Monday to
asked him
Friday.
to be my boyfriend. Yeah, I'm like, this is happening. It was 16th of Jan 2021.
Mhm.
I still remember. I'm like, I love the date 16.
Yeah.
That's my birthday, but I love that number. And I was like, you know what? I feel like
6% 7, tala thoda gate.
Thala for a reason.
Hard to say, but yeah.
yeah.
We ordered half and half pizza. So half veg, half
None.
non-veg.
I-
None.
And she was
Half
late
and
to
half.
our date.
Pizza.
Let her
Yeah,
describe
you
her like.
She was late to it. Please
So
continue.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why I was late because I was with you
I know.
at your place.
I know.
Of course.
Yeah.
With
and
Manali.
with Manali and
Yeah,
other
the whole-
people. So yeah, I was like, oh, I really need to go. I know. I told him. He was waiting
I
for
thought
me.
this is the girl who
And-
ghosted me.
Oh.
I also, because I already had one ghosted. So now I thought this girl was also ghosting me. Very
Yeah.
close. Very
Sorry that I made you feel that way.
close. Yeah, no problem. I was just lying there.
No, so because I was also trying to mentally
Prepare.
be prepared. Like, okay, should I do this? Should I? Again, going back to, I feel like it's so important to have a girl best friend to counter your thoughts with. I told her, I said, should I do it? Should I not do it? And she's like, listen, if you feel like this is the one, you should not wait a single day to express your feelings. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna take that advice. So I asked him actually to go to get me some hot water because I was trying to record, so I placed a camera, I lit a candle, and the pizza was already in the room. So I ordered like half veg and half non-veg pizza because he's non-vegetarian, I'm vegetarian. And he opened the door and he's, what's happening? Like he sees the candle, he sees the camera. And I took the pizza in my hand and I got down on one knee and I was like, are you ready to eat half and half pizza for the rest of your life? And that's how I proposed for him to be my boyfriend.
I was like, what? I
Yeah.
was so confused. I was like, she's asking to get married to him.
No.
It's only been a week. He's not ready.
She showed me that video, and I'm like, is she asking him for marriage?
confused.
Guys, I'm
I was
more
confused.
romantic.
She's crying.
Oh my god.
She's like, and I've never seen her cry
Crying.
before.
Oh my god.
Her crying is like, I didn't understand that she was crying.
Yeah.
So I'm very confused. It's playing my favorite song in the background,
Yeah.
and I am very confused. I'm like,
Shadi.
What song was
what did
that?
I get into? It was Elvis Presley. Can't help.
Surprising.
Yeah.
Elvis
Was it?
Presley.
Elvis Presley.
The
Can't
woman,
help.
the lady version.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Elvis Presley.
Yeah, Elvis Presley can't help for me.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I was confused.
लाइफ कैसे चेंज हो गई? एक हफ्ते पहले घोस्ट हुआ और यहाँ पे शी इज आस्किंग फॉर लाइक
Yeah.
To be boyfriend.
I was like, you know what? Hey, someone's putting that much effort.
या
You gotta put in that effort.
Yeah.
And we hugged her. We had a great time. That was actually very special. No one's ever done that for me. So
ऑफ
that was
कोर्स
special. I was like, oh wow. Just took a week.
Girls, please take efforts. Like, this is how a guy feels when you take efforts.
या
Please take efforts.
या
And men also should take efforts. But
Yeah.
I mean, men-
I feel like
Men do
girls
take
will
efforts.
Take effort
If it's
they
the right
see-
person.
Yeah, if it's the right person, if they see that it's worth it,
Yeah.
they'll take it.
yeah, and it was special. It was very special. There's no like, I've had such bad relationships before that. I've had good relationships too, but I've had like not something that I've ever expected before. People have given me gifts. I've had friends who've given me gifts or someone I've dated, and this was different.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
of course.
I was like, what did I do in 1 week? I just had a stubble, same person.
Was that the moment you like fell in love?
Was that the moment that I fell in love? I feel like that was not the moment I fell in love, but I was like, I want to fall in love
Yeah.
with him.
You
So-
intentionally started thinking
Yeah.
about him
Right.
from that moment on.
Exactly.
Alright.
So that was that.
Nice.
Yeah, it was special.
So yeah.
What
Okay.
made you go and surprise her?
Okay, that's how I've been like.
There must be some thought that I've had a fucking long day at work. I could go home and sleep, but I choose to go and meet her. Like, what was that made you choose that? Like, would you have done that for any of your exes?
I would have.
We would have.
Okay.
Okay, so you
That's
were
Just
it.
here. That's
just a
him.
person
I
who.
think that's it.
Okay.
It's
Makes
more
sense.
accessible. 35 minutes away by bus. Like,
Mhm.
why not?
Yeah,
I
that's it.
really liked her. Like,
Yeah.
because she was also caring. I didn't have any gift to give her. At that time, I was probably broke too. So,
No, that's-
no,
Mm.
it's not about
feel like
the.
Your physical
time-
presence was
Yeah.
more valuable
Yeah,
than
it's like it's the time that I want to spend. Doesn't matter 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just that moment. I think that's what.
Got
A
it.
little bit of infatuation too, but
Okay.
it's part of the process.
आज बोलता आ रहा है सुन ले बोल रहा है
No,
Who is not infatuated?
yeah.
I think it started off with infatuation, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Red
so-
sari.
Yeah.
Red sari.
Red
Mm.
sari.
So take us through the first few years of your relationship, the highs, the lows. What was it like?
We were not a perfect couple. Like, we've had our ups and downs.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
we worked on towards it.
Speak about your downs and then your
Yeah,
ups.
like
Yeah.
we've had like I straight up had addiction issues. I've had like traumas from my previous relationships. I've had issues with communication, issues with like I have a whole list of issues. Like, therapy really helped. Please go for therapy. Whoever watching, please. It's people say that, oh, I don't want to talk about my feelings. Come on, do it. Just do it. Like it. Like, we had to find our middle ground. We
Mm.
had to fight for it. We had to work on ourselves. Like, I had to work a lot. Like, I am not the same person that I was 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago. No, this is different person. And I think you've seen that face.
Of course. I've seen your
And-
transition
Yeah, and
from a boy to man, to be honest.
Yeah,
You were a boy when I
Yeah.
first saw you. Like,
yeah, it's different.
yeah,
Say I would say yes in a way.
in a
Like,
way.
stupid mistakes. It's just too stupid shit. And I'm not saying that those the experiences are not bad, but it was fun. It was different. It is what made me a person today.
Yes.
So I think for us, it was just about at that time she actually wanted to go back to India. So that was her phase of life. She like before meeting me, she was ready to go back to India. Because she met me is why she stayed back. Because she understood that I have a lot of responsibilities that I need to take care of. And if we were to start a relationship, we need to kind of play it accordingly.
Yeah.
And she took that, she sacrificed for me, I should say. And we are like, and we've been through our, like, we've had fights just like any other couple. We've had arguments. We've had days where, like, either of us have issues, or we've had, like, days where we are crying at each other or, like, yelling at each other. We've had those days. And one thing that really helped us till date is that we talk about it.
Yeah.
We sit down, we take our time. Well, I don't like to take time. She used to take time. She would just shut off. I'm like, I want to talk right now.
Yeah.
No. I don't know you. She becomes a different person. She's like poker Riddhi. She's poker face. I'm like, some expression, something.
What's on your mind, like when you shut off? Why do you shut off?
I feel like I need to take some time away from him so that I can process what has happened and so that I can frame what I want to communicate to him. And I don't want to regret saying something that I don't mean. So that's what I used to do. I feel like still sometimes I do it. I just take lesser, like shorter time. But just to like really take my space away from him, maybe the environment,
The situation
and
as a
just
whole.
just calm myself down, reflect on what has happened, and then clarify in my head what I want to communicate to him and what I think we could work on or I could work on.
And she's really good at that. Her psych major, obviously, that's what they learn. And I am the opposite. I'm like, everything comes my way. And I'm very expressive. I'm very loud. I'm very, like, on your face.
Yeah.
And I also learned that. I'm like, if we fight, I want to solve it right there. Because I'm like, it's in my brain. I can't work now. I can't do my thing. So I think we learned how to communicate with each other, and we talk. We find ways. We had to go for therapy together. We had to find ways to like find like each other's boundaries. What works best? What words don't work best for each other? What triggers us? I think we have like a sheet. What
Wow.
What are our triggers? Like, you know that if you tell me this, I'm going to get triggered. I'm going to lose my shit.
Yeah.
If I tell you this, you're going to get triggered, and then it's a whole other situation. So I think we found that balance to learn how to fight.
So I think you both made an intentional effort to mitigate the problem at hand. Like you both took the efforts to go find out each other's pain points and intentionally avoided those triggers in your conversations
Yeah.
and your life.
Yeah. And
It's a very smart thing to do.
yeah, because, hey, someone's learned it. You have
Yeah, yeah,
someone
yeah.
you have to use
I
it.
always tell him, I said, we are good at fighting. And I feel like
we're getting
couples
better.
need to
Yeah,
be
learn how
good
to
at fighting. You know, not just good at resolving, but just good at fighting. Like, okay, you know, he's pissed off, I'm pissed off, we are communicating. He might be louder, I might be softer, but just to know that, you know, it's like a dance.
Oh.
Right? That's how I feel it.
No,
that
I agree.
sometimes
I agree.
if he's loud, I know that I need to make sure I am the one who is like calm.
Okay.
And then if I am loud and he can be like, okay, you know what? I think our voices are being raised now. So it's a nice balance. So just knowing how to fight, then the next step is knowing how to resolve. But if you don't know how to fight, you're not gonna know how to resolve it.
Yes, I think
So-
that is something that we learned like very.
Yeah.
I don't know if we fought like in the beginning of our relationship. I had a lot of anger issues, insane amount of anger issues. Worked on myself. Like, I think she's seen me get angry at someone else more than she's seen me get angry at her. Or I never got angry at her or like lost my shit. Probably like there has been situations, but I've lost. I can get triggered very fast. Like, there are a lot of trigger points. There used to be a lot of trigger points. Now I had to learn about myself. I had to fight within myself,
Yeah.
because it's like a whole battle, right? Like, you're trying to tell yourself that, hey, you know, there's another person inside there. You have to kind of work towards it. You need to kind of get to that situation where you're not spoiling or like breaking a relationship.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort that goes into building one.
Of course.
So I think that is one of our major strengths.
Mm-hmm.
And what we are like moving on from the downs to ups, I think we enjoyed spending time with each other. We enjoyed doing things with each other. She was a more indoor person and I am an outdoor person.
Oh, wow.
And that was like one of the biggest challenges in the relationship.
Yeah.
I was like,
That is
Go.
I'm Monday to Friday, I'm
That-
done work.
I think
Saturday,
that's
Sunday,
one
I'm being
of
outside.
our-
I don't want to be inside.
Yeah.
That's
I
one
wanna
of
go
our
out.
first arguments. Like, he will be like, okay, you know what, let's go outside. And I'm like, you know what,
How's
Monday
this
to
going?
Friday, I
Let's
was
go.
outside. I want to just be indoors because working with kids is a lot of like mental, physical, emotional, it drains you. And so I was like, you know what, Saturday, Sunday, I just want my safe space, which is indoors. And I don't want to socialize, or I don't want to talk, or I just want to have my downtime. And that is one thing that we overcame. So then if let's say he used to not have weekends off. There are some weekends he's off, some weekends he is working. So then we decided if he's off on Saturday and Sunday, I would tell him, like, you know what, Saturday, let's go out.
Yeah.
Whatever we can do, you want me to travel for 2 hours, go somewhere, I'm ready. Sunday, I just want to stay home because then Monday I have to get ready for work. So that's
I'm
how
like,
we
someday let's party.
we
Like, or go
kind
out,
of,
not
Yeah.
party, just
you
go
know,
out. Like friends, like
so give and
Harsh or-
take.
brunch. I
Give
don't know
and
about
take.
brunch, but like Harsh used to call us all the time, or like, hey, like my friends used to call me like, hey, let's go out for a drink, or let's go out and do something, and never really, how do I put it? Never really saw that. Oh, I'm getting tired. Like for me, okay, Monday morning
He
wake
is
up and
a
go to work.
through and through extrovert, high energy, Ranveer Singh, and I am like Deepika Padukone in YGHD, like, just living my life, reading
homebody.
books indoors. Yeah, that's
Excuse.
yeah.
संडे को भी
So,
पढ़ाई करनी पड़ती है, इतना काम करना पड़ता है.
exactly. I would choose indoors over outdoors.
And we had to find a balance.
Yeah.
We had to find a balance, like quality time for each other, because we used to go a lot. We still do a lot, go out a lot with friends, but we try to find that time for each other, because we understood our love languages.
Mm-hmm.
We
Oh, yeah.
understood that, okay, this is what they love and this is what they appreciate. So we make sure that we can do that for each other.
Nice.
This fun.
Yeah, that's how I think. That's our up.
That's our upset.
What else are we
So,
good at? We enjoy spending time with each other. Like we enjoy
Yeah.
cooking together. We enjoy cleaning together. I don't. So,
Mhm.
we play some music and then
Yeah, then
that's
it's,
then,
and
then
then
that's
I think something
then
else we do is we
dance.
fight and then we clean. Everyone's like angry, so cleaning very fast. And that's happened once, and not every time. It's happened
Yeah.
once. We fought. We walked it, cleaned the entire my apartment at that time. Like we cleaned the entire apartment. I was like,
Itna sundar
and after
लगता है.
cleaning, I'm like, oh, it's perfect. It's perfect.
I used to do that as a kid.
Yeah.
Like let's say my grandma got upset at me, or like my mom and dad are upset about my science marks. I would go in the washroom and clean the washroom, like scrub it thoroughly. It's just a nice release. It's
Yeah.
cathartic to have your energy be used in something else
Yeah.
rather than,
Mental.
yeah. So that was, I think that we have tried to
Yeah.
apply in our adulthood.
Yeah. What else do we do? I don't know. We enjoy cooking food, eating food.
We like to watch shows together.
Oh, we love to watch shows.
What's the
And-
favorite show that you guys watch together? Like, what's like the show if you are?
Modern Family.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Modern
Look
Family.
at her face.
I know she's so
Any
happy.
day. Any day.
Now take us through the journey of how did you guys decide to get married? For you, he was the one. But how did you figure out that she was the one?
It's a loaded question. By the time we've been dating for over 2.5, 3 years, and I didn't tell my parents, but I got the courage to tell my parents because I was in the middle of watching a basketball game.
Oh, what?
I was in the middle of watching a basketball game, and my mom called me. So it was halftime. So my mom called me, so I paused the basketball game, and on the screen, so I had my computer screen, and it said it's time. That's it. Okay.
That he took that as a sign.
It says, so when I paused it says it's time. So basically it's half time.
Yeah.
But on the screen it was saying it's time.
Time.
And my mom was talking to me. And I was in like a normal, calm mode. And I was like, perfect. So I kind of slowly said that, hey, there is this person that I like. And she was listening all normally. And then she was like, then obviously she started thinking. And obviously my sister knew beforehand. And I think she took it very, very well.
Okay.
Because they were trying to get me set up with,
Find a partner for you.
matrimony. I'm like,
Bro, now.
I didn't even spend for Bumble like subscription. Why would I go and put money into like Shadi.com?
Huh.
I don't want to do that. So I think that was the start. Like that kind of like wanted me to take this forward, and I decided to get propose. I literally I took her, I took her to the shop and I was like, hey, why don't you try rings? I want to see what, just like that. So I got to know her size. I got to know. I think he helped me with the size. Got to know.
When I was getting your promise ring,
Yeah.
I had taken her with me. And over there, the ring that fit her, I remembered the size of it. And I just told it to her.
Immediately texted
Yeah,
him.
I told
Listen,
her,
if
this
you
is
are
the size, bro, if
thinking-
you're ever thinking.
Yeah.
4.5.
Yeah.
So I already knew that, and I didn't, and I knew what kind of ring she wanted, but I was like, that doesn't sound like it's going to suit you, and it doesn't sound like it's in my budget. So
Yeah.
at that time, I was like, I don't know. I'll take her and see what suits. Like, we were just in the mall, we were walking, and we just walked by people's, and then it just happened. And at that point, and then she was trying on a bunch of rings, and I saw this one ring that she wore. It was a real diamond, and it looked beautiful. I was like, wow, that big diamonds don't suit you.
Yeah.
Like tiny, because she has tiny fingers, so it's like it just looks perfect. But that was like $6,000. I was like, perfect, out of my budget, gone, boof.
Wow.
No, we're not getting. And one day I was going to the gym, so I thought, people's on this way. I just walked in. I didn't have any plans. I walked in there and I was like, there's Father's Day sale going on.
Yeah.
It's like sale on diamonds. Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Yeah.
And I saw this one ring. Perfect in my budget. I bought it right away. I didn't think. That's that at that moment I was like, things are getting real, and we've been dating for a while, so I knew, like, I am comfortable with her. She's comfortable with me. We've grown together. Why not take it forward?
Yeah.
At that point, our families kind of like, my family knew about it, not hers, and that's how it started.
I was not here when you proposed.
You're not here.
So, did your family know about him after the proposal or before the proposal?
Before the proposal.
Okay.
Yeah, before the proposal. So how I decided to do it is that it was my mom's birthday. He had already told his family, and it's been, I think it was like 6 months.
She already spoke to my family.
Yeah, I spoke to his family, so everything was going good. And I'm like, okay, I know it's my turn now that I have to break the news. So it was my mom's birthday in 2023, and I'm like, I want to give you a birthday gift. So at that point, my mom had already put my profile on a matrimonial website.
Okay.
She was getting profile.
I was getting, like, she was sending me a
We would
lot
judge-
of profiles.
You look at the profile, be like, okay, this guy, I don't know.
And I would give like random reasons to be like, no, this is not the right guy. This is not that. I don't like this. I don't like that. Just trying to
She was like, this girl's very pretty.
canceling, get rid of all the prospects. So, and then I was like, it's my mom's birthday, and she actually told me while I was wishing her that, what would be a great birthday gift?
You get married.
You getting married. Okay? And then I was like, surprise. I like this guy. This is his name. I have known him for over 3 years now. So, just keep that in your mind that I know this person. And
I know this person.
yeah, and like I know this person for marriage.
Marriage.
Like, I think this is the guy I want to marry. So, of course, in the beginning, there were a lot of questions and a lot of like, are you sure? Do you think you can do it? Because he's not Gujarati, and my mom was only looking for like Gujarati guys. She was sending me all the Gujarati profiles, and I'm like, listen, I don't want to date anyone else or go on any other like manhunt. I know this is the person, like I know it.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, listen, even if I fail, I want to fail knowing that I
Sure.
tried and I chose the person rather than you choosing it for me and it not working out. So it took, I would say, like 2 phone calls for me to warm up, for her to warm up to this decision. But since then, there has never been a day where she has doubted our relationship or, the decision I took. But yeah, that's how I told my mom. And then cue to him, asking my mom and my aunt for my hand.
Yeah. So I called her brother
Yeah.
Harshal, and I told him, I was like, dude, I want to propose. And I wanted to get their permission before I do anything. And I
That's
don't think
nice.
they really understood.
Yeah.
I don't think her mom really understood.
Because in Gujarati culture, we don't ask for
They
like.
propose.
Proposal. We just do. Yeah, it just got done.
It's just like, let's go. Your
So,
deal is done.
Done.
I said I'm going to give a ring. I have a ring. I think I showed them the ring too. It was so easy to hide stuff back in the day. And I got their permission. They were very comfortable with it. So it kind of gave me a little bit more confidence, I would say.
Nice.
And I planned it in the place that we met on our first date.
Yeah.
I wanted a violinist there because I wanted it special. I wanted music, but I was like, our friends are going to be a little bit far.
Yeah,
There's no
definitely.
way to throw a speaker there.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was just very special. It was very very emotional because we were fighting on the way. Like we were like going at it. We were in a. I was like, because Harsh was messaging me to stall because there was a fire truck in front of the house,
Oh.
so they couldn't get out. And everyone's like, if some of them are there, some of them are not there. And she's like, we're going to a friend's birthday party.
So
Adi.
we were.
Yeah.
So Dipesh was also there. We were at this beach. Okay, we are having fun, having a nice beach day.
So I had this whole setup.
And then one day, and then after we were done with the beach,
No.
I get a call from his friend, being like, "Hey, it's my birthday party, and on this date, make sure you wear formal.
He said
The
formal.
dress code is formal, okay?"
He got
And
messed it
I'm
up.
like, why? What do you mean formal? Like, am I supposed to wear like a tie and a shirt and like a trouser and go for his birthday party? And another thing that stood out is that his birthday was a week apart from the date. I'm like, why is he celebrating his birthday
A week,
week apart? I'm like, that does not make sense. So, and then him being him, he was also
He was
like
questioning
joining
that
me.
guy.
He's also questioning
And
me.
I told him
the guy.
beforehand. I told him.
He knew
He's
that
happening
he
this day.
He forgot.
Literally in an hour, he forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am sitting in the front, I'm driving the car, and I'm like, I'm telling my best friend who's sitting right next to me, this guy's messing it up. Like, he's really gonna fuck it up. And somehow the conversation, like, just flew, like, went away, and we cracked a couple of jokes, and it went away, and I think she knew. She knew it was gonna happen.
I knew it was coming. I knew that. I mean, he knows that I want a proposal, and
Yeah.
I have made this very clear. I'm like, listen, I am a big fan of proposal. I have, even though I had past relationships, I have not been like proposed, of course, because I was not married or anything. So I'm like, you know what? I want this memory to be there with me forever of you proposing me, because I proposed first. That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, listen, I did my part.
It's your
Now it's your
Your
turn.
turn.
Yes.
Right? So he knew that he had this assignment, that he has to get the proposal. And he chose to have a violinist, and the violinist actually played our favorite songs. Thus, one of the songs that I played for him on our first date, La Vie Rose, was there. She played that. So it was very special. So, of course, it was during...
Laveros is one of the songs that you actually walked on the aisle to.
Yeah, and that was one of the songs I walked down the aisle to.
Yeah. We did that in a church, just imagine, right? Because back in church, they don't
Allow?
allow, of course.
Oh.
It's like Laveros is a famous song. They don't allow, it's not a holy song.
Oh.
Because it is a violin, so I had a violinist in the church too. No one knew what Laveros is.
Oh, nice.
Entry song is Laveros.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
Yeah. And he proposed to me literally, where we were describing there's a snow mountain,
Yeah.
and that's where I first saw him. Not first saw him, like that's where like we met for the first date, and I saw him from afar. So he brought me to that exact
I
spot.
literally ended not a fight, we were having a conversation.
We were having
And like a very
deep
heated conversation.
conversation.
And I was like, I have to make her feel good. I don't want to,
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you say? I agree. I agree everything. What do you say? We got this. And I was making sure everyone is there, everyone is
Yeah.
witnessing it, because Harsh was taking the photos. Had to make sure photos are there. So I was like, okay, everyone's in their place. Violinist is in her place. She was a student. She was very sweet, and it just happened. It was just very special. And everyone were there and we enjoyed. And
So he got down on one knee, and of course I was like, "Oh my god, like it's happening!"
It is.
You know that feeling that you know that's happening. So he did go down to his knee. He gave me the ring, and then I am someone who definitely believes in equality. I'm like, listen, I get a ring, you get something too.
Yes.
So I
she
bought him
got me
this
this. It's
bracelet.
supposed to be engraved fiance. But,
Yeah.
it's not.
I kept it
It's
in
not
my
sweet
bag. I'm like,
anymore,
if
but-
today is the day, this is happening, I want to make sure that I have something.
Yeah.
So we
then
both.
she got down on her knee too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was special. It was something. I think that moment, I felt more in love with her. Because now I'm like, okay, and there's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, there's nowhere else to go.
So you felt more in love with her.
Yeah, I think that was the moment. It just like I felt more responsible of her, of
Nice.
us as a couple. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun to we had a good time with our friends. Everyone was there. You guys are not there, but
No.
I think you were in New
I
York,
was in Chicago.
Chicago.
My parents were here.
Yeah.
That's correct.
If it was any other reason, I would have been
Yeah,
So,
I think he even tried to be there, but
Yeah.
he couldn't.
impossible.
Yeah, because he took the Tesla all the way.
Shout out to Tesla.
Tesla.
yes.
It was a good time. It was a very good time. It was just special, and it's always good to like love is very interesting. Right?
I like that when he proposed, it was just both of us. I didn't know that our friends are hiding.
Hiding.
Like,
No one knew. She
right
had no
there.
idea. I had to show her.
So
I had to show
yeah,
her.
and then he showed me. He's like, "Look, that's our friend." So then we like got together, celebrated.
Puff
So
champagne.
yeah.
Did you like not even see Harsh with the camera?
No,
I-
I did
I
not
told everyone to
see
stay away.
anyone.
So how did
Zoom.
you get a Zoom?
Yeah. So it was really nice to first have this private moment
Yeah.
where he got down to his knee, expressed his feelings, and then finally, like, we saw our friends, so we celebrated with the friends. So I really liked that. I had always dreamt of proposals, and like in movies, like when proposals done, I always cry. He knows
Oh.
that. I always cry when there's like a really meaningful love scene going on and whatever, like they are being proposed, it always tears me up, and it did tear me up that day also. And I think he teared up also a little bit.
Aww.
I don't
Little
know
bit.
but, sure.
Yeah.
Seeing Michael teared up.
For me, it's I enjoy surprising.
Yeah.
Like, I think throughout our relationship, I've not done that in recent past as much as I would love to, which is facts.
Do it. Do it. Just do it.
But,
Do it.
Yeah, it's for me. It's about the moment. Like
Yeah.
I it just comes to me. Like remember
Surprising
the
is your way of putting in effort.
you know the Harry Potter theme birthday we threw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a surprise.
Oh yeah.
In that house that I used to live in, I arranged the full place with Harry Potter stuff. We were planning.
the first
she wanted to
Year
plan her own
for
birthday.
dating, yeah.
Yeah, first birthday.
First birthday.
She wanted to plan her own birthday.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, chalo, plan your own birthday.
Yeah.
But we are doing side mein ek aur birthday.
So this was right after COVID was sort of done. Places have opened up. So I was like, of course we didn't celebrate
April
birthday for 2
2020.
years,
Yeah.
almost. So like my 25th birthday was gone. I think that was my 26th
Seventh.
birthday or 27th birthday,
Sixth.
something like that.
34.
So yeah, so. And I'm like, okay, you know what? This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do. Like, I was very excited.
Do everything.
Do
And
everything.
he's like, yeah, sure.
She
And
walked
I'm
in.
texting him. I'm texting my other friends. I'm like, guys, this is what we are gonna do. Everything, and everyone's like, okay.
Yeah.
They are not
All good.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, of
Perfect.
course.
all good. Yeah,
We had a whole. It was actually a lot of fun.
yeah,
That birthday was a lot of fun.
yeah. I agree.
Because we put Harry Potter stuff everywhere. She was dressed as a Potter and
Oh.
a Potter head. It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
This guy got gold-plated champagne.
Oh yeah, that was the first time I popped champagne,
Nice.
and I never had champagne in my life prior
Yeah,
to that.
it was
so
a lot
it
of
was
fun.
Baba introduced me to that one.
Yeah.
24 karat gold champagne.
Yeah.
Had like my favorite Hakka food.
From
yeah.
Jasmine.
Royal Jasmine.
Like cake was my favorite, the pistachio
Yeah.
cake.
Francesca.
Francesca.
Oh my god. So
It was
Francesca
everything.
he made sure, so he knows that I like Harry Potter, he knows I like Hakka food, he knows I like the pistachio cake, he made sure all the elements were there, and he knows I like playing games, so we played a lot of like games and danced a lot because he knows I love dancing. So that was, I was like, see, like he is taking efforts, but also he knows what I like and what I dislike. He
Yeah.
is interested in what I am interested in, and
I tried to at least.
make sure that it's my birthday, so
Yeah.
to have all the elements that I would like for my birthday, and not be like, okay, you know what, I want to throw a party,
Right.
but this is what I want you to do, so you do it.
Yeah.
A lot of couples I see that they are like, you know what, I want you to try this,
Yeah.
but it's your birthday, like
It's yours, yeah.
it's like you need to no, you need to have the party that the birthday person needs to
Wants. Yeah.
celebrate,
Yes.
not what you want to do.
Yeah.
So that's
I do
very
that sometimes,
important.
but
All right.
So
Right.
now you guys are, you said you are Mallo and you are Gujarati. So was there any time like the families were like, ye ladka nahi chalega, ye chalega, or like anything, or they were like pretty chill, like if you found a person, we are good with it.
I can speak for myself and my family. I don't think they had a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
They asked me, "Are you okay with it?" Like I'm like, yeah, I'm open to
Yeah. Which is
different-
chokri.
And for me, it's not about your religion or your ethnicity.
Yeah.
It's about a human being and personality. That's what matters the most. I don't care how many millions you have in your account. That's about who you are as a person.
So let's dive into the wedding aspect of it now, right? So because you both come from like different cultures, it must have had some avenues of friction. And how did you all mitigate those frictions? Because you both have different rituals, different family expectations. So just walk us through the journey of how two individuals who are from different backgrounds could make things work on the wedding front for
Yeah.
Do you want
themselves.
to take this one?
Yeah.
I think, speaking for both of us,
Yeah.
we kept telling ourselves that we are a team. They were very understanding, I should say, for like families. I think both our families
Yeah.
are very, very respectful of each other's boundaries,
Nice.
Yeah.
respectful of each other's spaces, each other's religion. Like our first wedding is we did a Catholic and a Hindu wedding. We had a church wedding. That's the first time I'm seeing my in-laws.
Okay.
I've seen
Yeah.
my mom for the first time on my day of the wedding.
Michael
At my
met-
wedding venue.
Yeah, Michael met
Like
my mom
her
at the
aunt,
wedding.
her mom, like I actually met your mom when she walked you down the aisle.
Yeah.
What?
Actually, when I met
Yeah.
her for the first time, like met her on my wedding day is when I'm meeting her mom.
Oh.
She's right behind her. I've seen her on video call,
Yeah,
but
but
like speaking to
person.
her and like it. I think both our families it just automatically gelled,
nice.
and everyone are people person, or how do I put it? Yeah, everyone
Yeah.
are a very everyone just got comfortable with each other.
Nice.
Like her cousin brother, or I should say brother, like Harshal, just like they were in a cab going together with my family, and I'm like, do they know each other from the past life or something like that?
Yeah.
Like-
so instant, like the connection.
Effortless.
It was effortless. Everyone mingled well. Everyone wanted to know the other person. Everyone wanted to make sure that the other person is comfortable. So
Nice.
it was really very heartwarming to see them meet and like connect
And
with each
accept-
other
accept
and
each
accept
other.
each
Yeah.
other. Yeah.
And except us. I think they all knew that we love each other, and I think we made it very evident. But it just like was just like a dance again. It just worked out. These are all just vision that we had,
Yeah.
and everything, like even if it's the Catholic wedding or Hindu wedding, she had her own vision. It just worked out to perfection. It just like we didn't spend a lot of money. We didn't invite a million people, but whatever we had.
It was all very meaningful, and it was very Michael and Riddhi
Riddhi.
coded.
Yeah. That
One
is
thing
what
I want to
Someone
highlight.
else's wedding.
One thing I want to highlight about your wedding that made it very personal is Riddhi made sure that in every function there was some element of dance.
100%.
So that was like
100%.
Riddhi's essence in the wedding.
Yeah.
So what was your essence in the
My
wedding?
essence
that
was
you
good
had?
food.
Yeah.
Good food. Hey, come on. Like,
Of course.
Good food.
wedding is food, and I
Yeah.
eat my wedding food.
It's always that think
But
bride and groom never gets to eat,
unfortunately,
yeah.
in white weddings it does happen.
Yeah.
You get to eat your own wedding food, but I didn't get to eat it because I was attending to people,
yeah.
meeting people, and when I came back, everything's packed up. I'm like, okay.
Can't get khana.
One thing we were not aware of that they have their cutoff time. Like let's say it's 10 p.m. It doesn't matter you're bride or groom. Food is done. It's 10 p.m. Food is done. So
Wow.
unless someone has saved food for you,
You're not getting it.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
no
getting
one
it.
saved food for me. I think
You're not getting
my
it.
food was saved and someone took and threw
Someone
it in the
took
garbage. But at least in Chennai, I could have told them to keep aside food. I didn't think. I was not. I was in.
They're betting high.
That's
Yeah, I was just
very
enjoying.
good
Yes.
advice for anyone that make sure your food is saved if you are attending to guests. Otherwise, you're gonna go
Have
to
people.
a Hakka Chinese place after your wedding to eat food.
Like
I want
for the Hindu wedding, I couldn't eat food because I was like on Sangeet day. I couldn't eat food.
Yeah.
Everyone around me sitting eating. I can't eat
Yeah,
because
okay.
I'm so high on adrenaline.
Yeah.
I was a little bit tipsy.
Yeah.
So I couldn't eat food. I was like, no, I want to have fun right now.
Yeah.
Food, so I will figure it out. Right?
Ah.
That was a moment. Like I think when Harsh and Janvi, when they walked in on our Haldi event, I was like, I didn't even know you're coming. I'm asking him. We were supposed to come to our Catholic wedding. I'm like, bro, you coming? What's going on? No response. I'm like,
Ghost.
where are
I
you?
was in the flight.
But no response.
Ah.
I'm like, what am I supposed to?
Yeah,
I
he
don't
told-
even
and
know.
I kept telling him, I'm like, they're coming. I just know in my mind and heart they're coming. I know.
Yeah,
they're
and then they walked in and she started crying. Like,
I
because we were all like doing during Haldi, like they just walk in. It was like a moment.
Yeah.
It was special, man. I wish I can get married like once in a while. It's a lot of it's expensive, but at least with our close friends and just fun.
Yeah.
You should do a lot of
do
fun.
a fake wedding party.
Oh yeah, we
That's
should.
trending. That's
Like,
like
I can
trending.
do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Invite
Like invite
people,
people.
yeah.
Yeah. Just
That's
get
one
married.
thing that you know what, we hear couples telling us that, you know what, like you just want to get done with your wedding. It is so long and this and that and
I
so
don't want to
like
get done with it.
exhausting. And we both felt we want to do it again.
Yeah.
Like if we could get married every year,
Wow.
just throw a
And I'm
nice
not
huge party
And I'm not gonna
and
say
have
it-
fun with people who we love.
Sorry to interrupt. Like, I'm not going to say that it was perfect. There were things that didn't work out. There was no friction. I'm not going to say there was just no friction. It's part of, even your family, something is going to happen.
Yeah.
But I think the reason why it went so well is because we had people or we invited people that really, really cared for
Mattered
us.
to us.
Yeah.
That made the difference. Because everyone wanted to have fun together. Like my Bharat, they're dancing. Her best friend is coming and dancing with me. Like it was not like a fight.
Yeah.
Or like that Bharat situation where the
situation.
boys side and the
Yeah.
girls side. This was everyone were dancing
I
together.
danced in
Yeah,
Bharat.
Yeah.
My
right?
Bharat, technically.
Oh well.
Yeah, but
Sure.
that was the fun part, right?
Yeah.
I think it was a lot of fun. Like except the financial part, it was.
The financial part's a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
but that's also fun. Like,
Yeah.
spending your own wedding, you are proud of yourself.
So how
Yes.
did it feel to like finally get married and now live together? Right?
It's a change.
Okay.
It is hard. It is you're
You're in
you're in each other's space. You're doing you're farting in front of each other.
Oh
You're
my God.
burping in front of each other. Those are like common
Natural
natural
things, yeah.
things that couples do, and you just have to get comfortable with it. And I think we are comfortable with each other. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like, just having him at home, I can just blurt out random things that I have in my head, not even trying to process. I'm like, okay, this is what happened, or this is what I want to do, or what do you think about this? And just knowing his perspective, or just like having a partner to do everything, be it like cooking, cleaning, fighting, shitting, whatever it is, doesn't matter. Like you are there with each other at every step of your day.
And you're not bored.
Yeah.
I've had those times where you're single, there's no one to talk to you, you're just lying there and like, what am I doing?
What am I doing?
And it's good to have someone. And I think we are blessed for that.
That's nice.
So, love really is having somebody to witness your life and like having that partner to go through life every single day. and let's keep it more exciting, more fun, more low key on days when you want it to be, but just having that strong partnership.
Yeah.
And I remember saying this on our first date, that always have that inner child in you
Yeah.
and bring that out.
Nice.
Because you're how much are you going to be an adult?
Yeah. How
are you
long?
gonna be an adult? How long are you going to be an adult? You're going to work, you're paying your bills, you're on your phone, you're getting stuff done, you're talking to your parents, you have to be that adult. Sometimes it's also stupid. I was calling her Jungle Book yesterday for no reason at all. I call her stupid stuff, and
Makes
each other.
names.
Like we make up names. We both I think with the other day, like when I yawn, I just say holy, and she was yawning and she said the same thing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
she's rubbing off on me. Like
Yeah.
she's kind of adapting what I'm doing. She's like, that's like, you can see that both of us are getting comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best thing about living together. I think I would totally recommend anyone just if you get the chance, I know if it's not part of culture, but live together before you get married. Because sometimes you get married to this person and you're like, oh, I don't like the way their feet smells. I don't like the way they do certain things, or I don't like the way they do, they wash their hands or whatever it is, right? Like, I think
Learn the small habits.
yeah, those things are very important.
Yeah.
Because by the end of the day, your parents are gone, your relatives are gone, your friends are gone. You only have two people living with you, each other, and you have to find ways to kind of adjust.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And I'm not an easy person to live with, so I don't know. Yeah, she just kind of.
You know how Chandler, when Monica tells Chandler that, you know what, I am high maintenance. And Chandler is like, well, you are high maintenance, but I like maintaining you. So I think that's the case.
You found a
It's
Chandler.
just, yeah.
And I found my Monica. But I think I'm Monica and
We
she's
had
Chandler. I don't know.
he actually bought a Lego version of Chandler and Monica.
Monica.
Oh.
And we had that.
We used to have that. I don't know
Yeah.
where family kitchen broke,
Yeah.
but that's a good.
All right. There is actually one incident that I've been waiting for you all to say, but I'm just gonna say it out. That was pure efforts by Riddhi. Remember, you were in Kitchener when you were doing. Do you want to talk about that? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I used to do travel trips for my old work, where I used to do street fundraising for Doctors Without Borders in Kitchener. So I used to go, like me and one of my work colleagues and friend. Both of us, they used to send us to, like, they'll book us a whole Airbnb and be like, we're going to put you there. We're going to give you money for food. Go train people. And we were excellent at it. So we were training people one day, and we used to do that very often. So I used to take a couple of memorabilia with me, like a candle that she bought, a couple of our photos, just to, make yourself feel like home. Because, we were like, that was our beginning of our relationship. We were missing each other a lot, not able to see each other, because I used to be gone for like a couple of weeks to a month or whatever it is. And
I think he kept a picture of us in his wallet.
yeah, I still have it.
He still has that.
That's
But
that
it was
same picture that
since
we
the
took.
beginning of our dating, like.
That is the picture that we took on that day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
See, so yeah,
still have that
since
photo on my
that
wall.
day, and I'm like, he's committed.
Yeah.
He, and he's not shy to show me off or be like, you know what, this is my girlfriend.
Yeah.
So
And I was fundraising, and then suddenly I saw this girl walk by, and we were all just fundraising.
I think
And
I
then
was wearing a mask.
and she walked by us, and then we all looked. And then she turned around. I was like, I know her. I think I've seen her somewhere. Then she took off the mask, and I was like, oh shit, she actually surprised me. And I remember taking off my vest, and I went and hugged her, and I kissed her, and I think that moment, it was very special, right?
Aw.
And I think we did that a lot. Like
Yeah.
at her old workplace, whenever I had time, I used to go
He would
pick
surprise me.
pick flowers from everywhere on the street, make like a small basket, and go give it to her. Or like when I went to Vancouver, this was like a tough period in my life. I was like, I'm going away for almost a month or maybe more. I didn't have a timeline, and I went into work, spoke to her colleague, gave a bunch of her my stuff that I wanted to surprise her with, and I used to have a doll. We still have that doll named
Like
Bum.
a reindeer,
Yeah, he's a reindeer.
a small
Yeah, we
stuffy
named him Bum.
reindeer.
Bum.
So Bum used to be there. So I gave bum to her. I was like, hey, you know what? Take care of him. That is like, yeah, I know that you're going to miss some sort of me. So,
Yeah, bum.
yeah, so I surprised her work table with a bunch of stuff that I had and a photo of us and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I find those little moments, or little joys, like zindagi mein choti choti khushiyan.
हाँ,
Just the little things in life.
yeah.
And I think that really built love. I think I still I
I think
enjoyed
that's what
it.
I'm gonna name this episode. Little things.
Yeah,
It's not all about grand gestures or look like I booked this restaurant out or look I have this $10,000 gift for you. It's all about
I don't mind it.
having it's all
It is
about
that.
having that meaningful connections and doing like plucking flowers or surprising. I feel like time is the most valuable gift you can give to your loved one.
Mhm.
And guys, like if he likes surprises, I also try to surprise him. Like it should come both ways.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't
That's
like
why.
reading books, but my first book I read
Yeah.
because of her.
Yeah.
I don't have the patience, so it's just
I think the
Meeting
two
in
of
the
you
heart.
have very nicely covered the next question I was about to ask you. That's if you have any advice for someone watching our show, someone who's probably in one of your past shoes. What would be that advice you would give them? You have already answered it, but I would want you
Yeah.
to take the stage one more time. And if you want to rephrase something, or if you want to stick with little things and team play, it's up to you.
you want to go first or
Yeah. Individually, you can go.
I feel like one advice that I would always recommend to people who are single or looking for connection is that be open hearted and open minded, and just remember that other person is also a human being, you are also a human being. So if you really want to build that connection, you need to connect emotionally first, and then you can move on from that. And also a big advice I would give is go for couples therapy. And couples therapy does not have to be okay, oh, we have this problem in our life, in our relationship, we feel stuck on something. No, couples therapy can also just help you navigate through life. Like, okay, what do we do if there are differences? It's like a coaching. It's like, prevention is better than cure.
Yeah.
So it's better to go for therapy, work on yourselves first, work on you and your partner as a relationship. I think those are my two big advices that I would give.
I have a bunch, but I'm not an expert. It's not like it's not like our parents who've been married for years and years. I'm not an expert. It's not even been a year since I've been married to her. But so far, whatever the relationships I've been in, and my chain of thought was gone. Sorry, I saw one recommendation. I wouldn't say it's an advice, but one recommendation is learn how to fight. The less you talk, the better in fights, but never stop talking. Like always have those conversations, even if it's a tough conversation. Try to have it and get it over with, because when you rather than keeping it in your heart, and it's like a pressure cooker, it keeps building and building. One day something goes wrong and the whole thing bursts, right? And you don't want that. That's how relationships end. I'm not going to say that we've never had tough moments in our relationship. We've come up to very close to him breaking up, but fight for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like fight for what you want. If you really feel like you really love that person and you really want to be with them and you want to spend the rest of your life with them, you fight for them, right? If you want a job, you fight, you work hard. Same way, relationship, you put in your effort, and it's just like anything. If you you work hard on anything, it's going to be fruitful one day or the other. It might not work today, it might not work tomorrow, but it would work someday.
For sure.
And one last thing, just enjoy. Yeah, one life. Like everything can end in a minute. The time is very valuable. I'm still learning. I have not realized that yet. I'm still getting there, but time is very valuable. Just enjoy every bit of it. like you guys are getting married soon too. It is a big moment in your lives. Just enjoy that moment. Try to take as much as mental pictures that you can take, because I can close my eyes and go to my wedding.
Wow.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
If you take mental pictures, I can close my eyes and go to that moment where she was walking down the aisle. And have less expectations. Don't expect that you want it a certain way. And I am big on that. I visualize things. I'm a photographer. I visualize things. I expect things. But I expected that I wanted to see my bride walk down the aisle. I didn't see her walk down the aisle. Because my best man didn't tell me to turn around. But that was the best mistake ever. Because I turned around and that's my first look. So I'm turning around, she's right there. Because I expected that I'm going to see her walk down the aisle. And I turn around and she's right there. And I remember her veil just like shining, like her eyes glittering. We are in that moment. I'm stressed out. But that moment that's it. Like there is nothing else that can beat it. So have less expectations. Just go with the flow and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Don't stop. Like,
Keep it
don't
simple.
stop working. A relationship is a work. You know, you show up every day. It's not like, okay, you are dating, now the work is done. No, it doesn't stop. Or like if you're married, the work is done. No, it doesn't stop. Like you have to show up every day, be
Keep
with
dating.
each other, keep dating, keep
Yeah.
having those quality time, or you know, whatever love languages that you have. Just keep doing more of that and enjoy life.
Doesn't matter what it is. You're painting with each other, you're playing with clay, you're playing with, like, you're having a conversation, watching a movie, watching a show. Doesn't matter what it is, whatever works for you.
Just
do it.
Just do it. Just do more of it.
Thank you so much for such a lovely, warm story. It like really helps people understand how to navigate a relationship,
Yeah.
especially all the dancing with, like, turning a fight into a dance
Beautifully
is like
said.
the highlight
Yes.
for me.
I don't know if we are actually dancing, it's just like the.
Yeah, like you put it so beautifully. It was really lovely.
It's different. Hey, we are not perfect. We are not at all perfect. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many
no
things
one
that
is.
we need to work on, but it's just about, hey, just be there for each other.
Yeah.
You know, everyone give your shoulder, cry together. That's very important. You need to cry.
Yeah.
Like, I've told people that, hey, crying is the best medicine sometimes. You know, sometimes you just have to break down.
Yeah.
Scream, yell, scream into a pillow. I don't know, do whatever it takes, but be there for each other. Just be kind, be yourself. Help each other out.
All right.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Please like, share, subscribe, and if you
are listening to us on any podcast platform like Spotify or any other, please don't forget to leave us a review. That really helps. And since we know that Michael is a photographer, please could you tell people where they can find you?
Out of Focus 1111, MNH Photography, MNH Weddings. We do weddings, events, whatever you need, and we got you. You need a babysitter, we got you.
Any
Last-
kids, mental health, I got you.
Yeah.
And last but not the least, if you have a love story which is a beautiful one, it's gonna feel like a warm hug to someone, please reach out to us. Here is the email, you know our Instagram, you know everything. Just reach out and let's arrange this.
And thank you so much, guys, for coming and honoring us with your beautiful love story, inspiring so many people who are listening
Thank you
to
for
us.
having us.
Thanks for
Of course.
inviting us.
Yeah.
This is special.
And now let's go have